You're acting strange today. Usually, you'd circle the cafe 3 times, pick an artistic yellow light corner, and then walk in like a movie star contemplating humanity, right?
Forget the deep acting part. I just discovered a secret big enough to collapse the image of an entire generation.
Sounds earth-shattering. Don't tell me you found out the coffee here is actually soy sauce diluted with brown sugar?
It's even more horrific than drinking soy sauce.
Wait, don't tell me the Wi-Fi here is just a decorative name?
Close enough. I just exposed the multiverse of Min from our class.
Is that all? Everyone has two sides. One side is the good student, and the other is a hide-and-seek athlete whenever the teacher calls them to the board.
No, Min doesn't just have two sides. He has an entire personality ecosystem. By day, he's the total introvert student. By night, he's the energy king online.
Sounds like a script for a Marvel spy movie.
Last night, I accidentally scrolled onto his live stream. I almost dropped my phone because I couldn't believe my eyes.
A live stream doing what? Solving calculus or teaching how to nap without getting caught?
If solving math involves wearing a sequined cape, sunglasses indoors, and reviewing spicy noodles in a domineering CEO voice, then yes, that's him.
Hold on. That spicy noodle bro who doesn't cry trending on TikTok is Min?
Precisely that viral legend.
Good heavens! In class, Min trembles like a willow in the wind just reading a paragraph aloud. The other day, during an oral test, he shook so hard the whiteboard started vibrating in resonance.
Yet online, he breathes fire. Where's my spicy noodle fam? Give me some hearts so we can burn this screen down. He's as fierce as a general leading an army to conquest.
I need an iced tea to cool down. This is too much for my brain to handle.
That's not all. You know the motto, just be yourself? Min takes it literally, except he lives as 4 different selves.
I'm starting to think even a power bank couldn't keep up with his productivity.
In the morning, he's like a ghost at school. Afternoon, he's selling stuff online. Evening, spicy noodle reviews. Late night, editing videos until 3 a.m.
So, sleep is a luxury concept to him?
He probably recharges during history class. No wonder when the teacher asked, "What do you think of the reforms?" Min stood up and declared, "Everyone, hurry and place your orders. Stock is limited."
Turns out he wasn't sleep talking. He just didn't switch apps from sales to knowledge filter fast enough.
Haha, but here's the biggest bombshell. Min makes more money than my math tutor's entire salary combined.
What did you say? Are you sure?
Yesterday, in just 3 hours, viewers were gifting lions and yachts constantly. I was doing the math and wanted to drop out to sell spicy noodles immediately.
Suddenly, my 12 years of schooling feel like a classic Greek tragedy comedy.
Me too. I spend 2 hours solving one equation, while he just eats a bowl of bright red chili noodles in 3 minutes and buys the best headphones on the market.
Life really loves writing scripts that give psychological trauma to normally hardworking people like us.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm choosing the wrong career before I even have a career.
Don't be pessimistic. Maybe in the future, you'll be famous for reading chemistry formulas with a voice as soulful as a love poem.
If you add both sides of this equation and share the live stream for me,
Then the X value will appear along with a 50% discount code for the fastest viewer.
and hey, you know why I found out? Because of an even funnier incident. I went on the live stream just to find some instrumental music to study to.
And the algorithm blessed you, right?
The algorithm sometimes understands humans in an offensive way. I was listening to relaxing piano when the screen showed someone shouting, "Super spicy noodles for the strongest warriors tonight. If you're a coward, get out."
From Mozart to bird's eye chilies in a single swipe, the peak of contrast.
I was going to leave immediately, but Min said, "If we hit 10,000 hearts, I'll eat this whole bowl without a single drop of water."
And the curious instinct of a scientist held you back?
Exactly. I wanted to see where human limits go, and the result was, he cried.
Because it was too spicy?
No, because someone commented, "You look exactly like my long-lost brother who was abandoned at a noodle shop." He started sobbing while thanking them for the sacred bond of family.
The internet is truly a melting pot where chili peppers and tears coexist in peace.
But what I admire most is that even with lips swollen like two grilled sausages, Min still remembered every name to thank them. That customer service skill is elite.
Meanwhile, our Alex here just needs to be called for a quiz, and he forgets his own name.
Haha. That was an accident. When the teacher asked, "What's your name?" and I replied, "Please let me redo it," it's because my brain was on scheduled maintenance.
But thinking about it, everyone in our class has a secret version.
You mean we're all amateur actors?
Take Lynn, for example. She looks as innocent as a dough ball, but at night in the game, she turns into a toxic queen, screaming and roasting opponents like a Premier League commentator.
I can confirm that. I played with her once and had to rip my headphones off immediately.
Or Huang, who always says, "I hate photos. I live a simple life," but probably has 2,000 selfies in his phone from every angle between 45 and 180 degrees.
They call that anthropological research through the face.
I suspect you have a secret kingdom too. Confess now.
No way. I'm as clean as a fresh sheet of paper.
Really? Your eyes are betraying your words.
Well, maybe a little, but you have to promise not to laugh and bring the house down.
I promise to keep the most serious face possible.
I have an account dedicated to reviewing street food snacks.
No way! It was you!
See, your promise was as thin as a rice paper wrapper.
Sorry, but this makes too much sense. You're the only person on earth who can describe an egg sandwich and make it sound like a love letter to an ex.
Writing style is the soul of the dish.
I still remember the line, "This layer of butter sauce makes me believe in love once again." At the time, I thought, who is this cheesy guy?
Because it was genuinely delicious, so you already knew my account name?
The balcony snack god, right? That slogan, "Eating is an art, gaining weight is a special effect," is unmistakable.
Don't say it so loud. I want to dig a hole right here.
Hey, I've followed you since you only had 100 followers. I didn't realize we met online before becoming friends in real life.
This world is truly smaller than a double shot of espresso.
But why did you hide it? Food reviewing is a talent.
Because I'm afraid people will look at me and only think of food. Like, oh, this guy lives to eat, not eats to live.
But you live with great passion. It sounds like a documentary intro, an ordinary boy, but possessing a stomach that is anything but ordinary.
Okay, enough. It's your turn. Don't act like the victim.
I have a secret, with a very high fraud factor.
The size of a secret is usually proportional to the danger level. Speak, I'm mentally prepared.
I once created an absolutely perfect study plan, 12 pages long, color-coded, with motivational charts, 5-year goals, 10-year goals.
Sounds like future leadership material. And then?
The problem was, I spent the whole week decorating that plan to make it look beautiful for social media engagement, and by the time I was done, I had zero energy left to actually study.
Haha. This is the definition of buying a $20 pen just to have handwriting like a chicken's scratch.
Don't attack me personally with the brutal truth.
So what was the result of that 1-2-page plan?
I learned how to draw calligraphy titles beautifully. As for the knowledge, it remains safely preserved in the books, untouched.
Brilliant. In case of emergency, we can hire you to decorate the class bulletin board to pay off your debts.
Do you know what the worst part is? A junior messaged me. "You're such an inspiration for me to strive." Meanwhile, I was sleeping until 10 a.m. and hiding under my blanket to skip extra classes.
Truly a legend of procrastination. Don't worry, your secret is as safe as a group project message that no one has read yet.
Honestly, we're a pretty weird bunch ourselves.
Yeah, adults think we're just staring at our phones to play, but we're actually running entire empires on there.
At least we're trying to become a more interesting version of ourselves, even if we're a bit glitchy sometimes.
Caffeine always turns people into philosophers, and turns me into someone who can eat 2 more croissants.
Ha! Don't challenge my wallet. All right, one last question before we go. If one day the whole school finds out Alex is the snack god, what will you do?
Then I'll review our school canteen.
Today we will explore the legendary braised pork with the color of mystery.
A scent that evokes childhood and a bit of digestive risk. After eating, you might have a chance to meet your ancestors.
Haha. As for me, if my fake study plan is exposed, I'll switch to selling plan templates. Turning shame into income is a sign of maturity.
That's spot on. Remember to give me a commission for the psychological counseling.
Hey, your face looks a bit off today. Like your happiness level just dropped by 50%.
Because I just realized a painful truth about life and love.
What? Did you get ghosted? Or did someone tag you in a post titled, How to Spot a Boring Guy?
Even worse, I just found out the reason my ex broke up with me is because I was too good.
Sounds like a line from a low-budget romance movie. You're great, but I'm sorry.
It's true, she said being with me felt too peaceful. No drama, no excitement, so peaceful it was. Boring.
Specifically, how good were you?
For example, it was a cold day. I brought her a jacket.
Normal. Standard chivalry.
I brought an extra thick wool scarf too.
Okay, a bit overprepared, but fine.
And I brought 2 mini heat packs, a thermos of hot ginger tea, and a list of symptoms to watch out for to avoid the winter flu.
Haha! Oh my god, Alex. Were you going on a date or preparing for disaster relief?
I just wanted her to be at the ideal temperature at all times.
And then?
She broke up with me with a legendary quote. Being with you doesn't feel like a relationship. It feels like I'm an electronic device under a strict warranty.
Brilliant. That deserves to be printed on a card for your International Singles Day.
You don't know the most bitter ending. 3 months after the breakup, she messaged me again.
Do you still love me? Or I was wrong. Come back and warm me up.
No, she asked. Do you still have those mini heat packs? My new boyfriend loves late night walks but is too lazy to wear a coat.
Haha! Incredible. You're not an ex. You're her wholesale supplier of heating equipment.
Truly a deep wound. What about you? Surely the fake study plan expert has had some equally surreal romances.
I did. I once dated a guy who was extremely romantic. So romantic, I thought I was living in a Renaissance play.
Sounds like a poetic vibe, doesn't it?
It was poetic for exactly 2 days. Then it turned into a literary nightmare. Every day he sent me at least 10 self-written poems.
10 poems? A day? Was he planning to publish a collection titled Loving Emma Until Death?
One day at 8 a.m., before I'd even brushed my teeth, while I was still half asleep, I had 14 notifications. They were all like, your eyes are like dew on a leaf, your breath is like the autumn breeze. I just wanted to say, my breath currently smells like toothpaste, dude.
At least he had the soul of an artist.
There's more. The climax was at 11 p.m. one night. He actually hired a violinist to stand right under my window.
Oh, full K-drama style.
The problem was, the violinist only played funeral music because my boyfriend said, love is a painful sacrifice. My neighbors thought it was a horror movie scene. The guy upstairs shouted, if you're heartbroken, go to sleep. Don't summon spirits here.
Haha, how did your boyfriend react?
He still stood there gallantly like a knight, holding a blooming rose, reciting poetry loudly. So the neighbor downstairs threw an onion at him.
An onion? Why?
Probably so, my poet would cry in the right key for that funeral violin music.
I'm starting to really like your neighbors.
From that, I learned a lesson. Excessive romance is sometimes a crime against hearing.
I'm most afraid of the Enigma code style of dating. My ex had a talent for texting that forced you to use all your brain cells to analyze.
You mean the I'm fine with the fateful period at the end?
Exactly, I asked. What's wrong? She replied. Nothing. I knew something was wrong, so I apologized immediately, without knowing what crime I'd committed in a past life.
A smart survival choice.
But she was still mad. Then she posted a story with a black background and sad music. Don't ask why I'm sad when you are the reason. I spent 2 hours reviewing our entire chat history from the past week.
And the result? Did you forget your 1.5-week anniversary?
Worse, I forgot to heart the picture of her cat she sent at 3 p.m.
Haha, An unforgivable sin in the digital age. You should be sentenced to life imprisonment in the silent treatment.
I had to write a pledge, signed and sealed. From now on, all cat-related images will be responded to within a maximum of 180 seconds.
Dating feels like fulfilling military service. But I know the hardest test is the question. Do you notice anything different about me today?
Don't remind me. That's the ultimate trap question. Once I answered, did you change your shampoo?
Game over. You deserve to have that relationship reset.
She'd just gotten lash extensions. I felt the air around me drop to sub-zero instantly. I tried to save it by saying, your eyes look beautiful in a very artificial way.
Ha ha. Oh, Alex, you used the word artificial to compliment your girlfriend? You're a relationship destruction genius.
I had to fake a stomach ache to get forgiven.
That's a cheap move, but I admit it's effective for guys with no observation skills like you.
But anyway, I still think I'm better off than your mature guy.
That guy was a whole different extreme. I said I liked mature men, so the next day he showed up in a tucked-in shirt, holding a work planner for our date.
To record sweet moments.
No, to list our orders according to a management system. He wrote down beef noodles, spice level, 30%, priority, extra, green, onions. When the bill came, he took out a calculator to split it to the nearest penny, then asked, "Do you want a VAT invoice for this meal so I can file the records?"
Haha, he didn't want to be your boyfriend. He wanted to be the chief accountant of your life.
After that meal, I deleted the word mature from my personal dictionary. Love really makes human IQ fluctuate wildly.
But sometimes having a low IQ is fun too.
Yeah, at least we have stories to tell and can laugh like two idiots like this.
By the way, do you remember the time I tried to confess in the rain?
The time you prepared a single rose and a cheesy script?
I meant to say I like you, but because I was shivering and stressed to the max, I blurted out, I honor you.
Haha, I honor you? Were you taking her as your mentor or setting up a shrine for your love right there?
She froze for 5 seconds and then replied, I honor you too. I was so embarrassed. I left the flowers and ran for my life.
Oh, Alex, your life is a series of historically comedic events.
That's why I'm sitting here now, being the snack god to heal my soul with food instead of love.
Don't worry, you'll meet a girl who also wants to honor you and has a passion for mini heat packs.
Let's hope so. Now, pay the bill, fake plan expert. Let's see if you split every penny like that mature guy.
Alex, you look so serious, like someone who just got a balance. 0 VND notification on the last day of the month.
Not at all. If the bank reminds me of debt, at least I have a specific number to suffer over. Waiting for you is an unpredictable variable, like playing the stock market without a chart.
You're quite the smooth talker today. Did you have honey for breakfast or what?
No, I ate too much spicy rice paper yesterday, and my soul still feels the bitter spice. Actually, it's because you walked in and brightened the place. I had to say some negative things to balance the brightness for the other customers.
Stop it, king of flirting. I'm having a matcha latte today. I need a bit of green for a healthy life.
Typical you. Holding a green drink like a clean living expert. But I bet tonight you'll be the level 7 spicy noodle god again, right?
Shh. Keep it down. Don't expose the brutal truth in public. I'm building my gentle muse image.
Everyone in here is busy living a lie anyway. Only you and I are living for real.
How are you living for real?
I'm honestly feeling my wallet groan after constantly treating my muse to coffee. But since I built this mature man image from the start, I have to maintain the brand.
Haha, how pitiful. How about I show some mercy and we split the bill?
No, don't show that kind of mercy. It'll hurt my pride as a snack critic. Let me suffer in glory. Honestly, this place suits you. Quiet on the outside, but the music inside makes you feel sui melancholy.
And what about me?
You? On the outside, you're as innocent as dough. But inside, you're running a very unpredictable operating system. I bet you're thinking about which angle to take for your artsy story, right?
Exactly. Going out with a chatterbox like you? I need a good photo so later I can remember how patient I was.
Ouch. I thought you were taking it to show off the mysterious handsome guy sitting across from you. If you post a story, remember to hide my face. I'm afraid of being famous.
Don't worry, from this angle, no one will recognize you. It'll just look like a blurry black shadow drinking coffee.
I think there's a very contrary connection between us. I talk nonsense, and you still sit there, listening, not getting up to leave.
Because I'm curious to see the limits of your mindlessness. Plus, I'm a bit tired today. Meeting someone high energy like you helps lighten my mood.
So I'm a free healing service? Let me charge you some KPIs then. At least you should feel your life is okay because you haven't talked as much nonsense as I have.
True. Tell me about that online meeting again, the cat filter incident.
Haha, thinking about it is still humiliating. The boss was talking seriously about the new quarterly strategy, while my face had pink ears and vibrating whiskers. The more I tried to turn it off, the more kittens appeared flying around my head. The boss froze for 5 seconds and said, "At least the team has animal spirit today."
Haha, your survival until now is truly a miracle of nature.
Hey, Emma. I like moments like this. No need for anything big, just talking about random stuff and the whole afternoon vanishes. With others, I want to check my phone after 10 minutes. With you, I've read the menu 5 times and can't remember what I wanted to order.
Are you busy next week?
Depends. Depends on who's asking and if they're planning to buy me food.
If it's me, asking you for tiramisu at that new shop, they have a buy one, get one deal.
If it's you asking, my schedule miraculously clears up. I'm in. I'm going for the get one free though, not for you.
Look how easily tempted you are. So it's a date, next Friday night. No backing out.
If I back out, I'll punish myself by sitting here, ordering this exact cold coffee, and complaining to the air conditioner until it breaks. I'll make you feel guilty forever.
You really are stubborn.
I'm only stubborn with people who are worth it. And hey, don't leave my messages on read for 3 hours anymore. I tend to overthink.
What do you think? That I've been kidnapped?
I think you're bored of me, or you're too busy making a 12-page fake study plan and forgot your life partner. I mean, coffee partner.
You really don't give people a way out. Fine, I promise not to flake.
Promise? I've recorded this, just to protect my tiramisu consumer rights.
You're beyond help, but I like the vibe today. I've laughed more than I have in a whole week.
Then I've met my KPI. From now on, every meeting must have a date for the next time so no one is allowed to disappear. Agreed?
Agreed. Because it seems I'm starting to like investing long-term in your mindless stories.
Good. Now finish your drink, and I'll take my muse home so we can prepare our spirits for fateful Friday night.